Roll the windows up when you get in the car, and I'ma light one up.
My topic is drug testing in the workplace and whether or not it's effective. There's many downsides to drug testing in the workplace because it costs an average of $25 to $52 to purchase the drug test in order to drug test employees. My thesis is drug testing in the workplace is important because people are unable to work efficiently under the use of narcotics. But it also can be inferred as an invasion of personal privacy. Not only are drugs illegal, but drug tests are useful for companies because they can control the activity in their work environment and should be encouraged to increase productivity for the companies. The drug tests are expensive. There are many types of drug tests. There's hair drug testing, urine drug testing, saliva drug testing, and blood and sweat. The most common are urine, hair, and saliva. Most companies use urine testing. Yes, it's a minimal fee of $25 to $52. But if there is an employee that isn't being productive, I think it is fair to test them. Forensic drug abuse advisors said statistical evidence from a variety of sources suggests that except for alcoholic drug use in the workplace has been steadily decreasing for the last 15 years. The percentage of heavy drinkers in the population appears to be unchanged. In 1990, the overall rate for workers admitting to having used an illicit drug sometime during the preceding month was only 7%. I feel like this quote from the Forensic Drug Abuse Advisors is saying that yes, it is effective, but there's not enough people that use drugs to affect their work ethic enough for the company to spend $25, $52 on one person to determine whether or not they're on an illicit drug, which affects their effectiveness and effort in their company. Also, if there's any work injury or any mishap, the employee is always going to be tested for drugs to see if there was any drug usage which resulted in the violence. Juliet Rule of the Wyoming Tribune Eagle said, only half of the states have limited employers' rights to test employees. That means that half the states in the United States have limited the rights to test the employees. So there are states where you can be an employee and not be tested. There's others where you can be tested. In my thesis, I stated that I was pro drug testing in the workplace because it keeps employees on their toes, kind of always alert and ready, because when you're working, your brain needs to be in the best form. Therefore, not using drugs is safe, and it's easier for a person to work without drugs in most cases. And if they test them and they find out that they're doing drugs, they can fire the person or decide what they want to do, which would increase the productivity of the company. There are many suspicions to drug tests and how you can pass and how to not fail them. One is the consumption of vinegar, which will lower the pH of the blood and urine, and they will be cleared out somewhat faster as their water solubility increases due to protonation. Another one is, will the cannabis or marijuana leave your system within 30 days of use? This suspicion has been put to rest because the different metabolisms affect each person individually, so there's no set date or time period where the marijuana will or will not be present. So that is not true. And also the poppy seed rumor that can make your test positive is also not true. Well, somewhat true, because you'd have to eat close to 100 poppy seed bagels to make the test become positive. and no one's gonna go through that to try and hide their use of illicit drugs. So those are a few of the suspicions that are.
Follow me this way.